Welcome to hell. Not that I didn't know that was a Porchfest. I just knew about the flood.
No, that was that weekend of it.
What was that?
I don't know.
I heard it was almost like a baby crying in my headphones.
I don't know what that was.
Oh my God, I'm getting possessed. All right. Porchfest.
I heard it. I heard it.
You heard it too?
Yeah.
Okay, so it wasn't me.
I got nothing. Hello and welcome to the Jersey Shore Musicians Podcast. I'm Matt. That's Jeff.
Hi. Well, I didn't do anything.
And tonight we have the Tuckerton Porchfest.
Hey.
Part 2.
Part 2. That's right. We got rained out last time, huh?
A little bit of range. So.
Okay, well, you know what, we were that was a setup for tonight and then the next show. Right. So we're really going to work on it.
Plus tonight we get all three of the masterminds.
That's true too.
Yeah.
So we already have one story.
Yeah. Go around the table.
Let's see if it matches.
So go around the table. Introduce yourselves.
Amy Elizabeth.
I'm Chris Rockwell.
Amanda.
She seems very happy to be here.
Oh, yes. She's going to be the talker, I can tell.
She's like, fuck these guys.
Honestly, this is not my thing at all. I'm so way out of my comfort zone here. So bear with me.
We make it easy. It's not like an interview.
Cool.
We just bullshit and
cool.
talk. That's it. We don't like it. We're not going to sit there question after question. We just kind of go with the flow. So we already got to talk to you the first time.
Sure did.
Give us a little background on yourself.
First of all, it's hilarious that you just said, and tonight we have the Tuckerton Porchfest.
Part 2.
No, but like the whole Porchfest is happening here on this podcast tonight. That's how you said it.
And I was like, you are the collective that is behind the Porchfest.
Yeah, but it was cooler when you said it, and I thought, wow, everyone's coming here to play tonight. This is going to be amazing.
That would be cool.
Right? He's
get a little crowded, but
be a lot cooler.
Need more mics.
Yeah, we're going to have to
go into a different room. That's why.
I know, he's having like a nuclear meltdown. He's like, I just figured out how to do 5 mics, and now there's a whole Porchfest coming.
Yeah, that would require going into the studio. Yeah. That wouldn't be out here.
Yeah, that wouldn't be out here. That's okay.
So like I said, give us a little background on you.
Background?
Yeah,
like my criminal background? Or
whatever you want to talk about.
Right,
whatever you want to be on the air.
What year were you potty trained? You know, if you want to go out that far
I don't
back.
share about criminal offenses before adjudication. Let's start out right there. So
fair.
That's all.
Fair.
That's out of bounds just for tonight.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Background as in like what
musical
the hell
background.
Like what the hell business do I have running a Porchfest with her?
We'll start with that. Yeah.
We can just start there.
No.
I mean, she had the best one. We're all like, what the fuck is a Porchfest? But that's cool. She already answered that for me. I won't ask that again.
That's great. So I played the Asbury Park Porchfest a couple times.
They have one too?
Yes.
Oh, okay, we went over that. I probably forgot because
Yeah.
you said Asbury, but go ahead.
They have a big one.
Look at her, like try not to laugh.
I'll just laugh then. I just don't want to be in the
theirs
mic
was nuts because I mean ours got postponed from September.
Yeah, it was.
But they had a rain date for theirs. But their whole town, the whole city of Asbury Park, was flooded.
Oh, is that time?
And their rain date was the next day.
Oh,
so they had like emergency all hands on deck and cleared the whole thing. Not just for Porchfest, but
the whole town, regardless.
But they had to do it. And then so Porchfest happened the next day after the town was flooded. And we played the rain date. I mean, we were going to play anyway, but we ended up being able to play the rain date.
Okay.
And
that was just God saying, stop it.
It was, wait, God?
Yeah.
Which God?
Whatever one you want to pick.
Yeah. Dealer's choice.
That's funny. But they have a good Porchfest.
Okay.
They do.
Yeah, it's a nonprofit. So their whole Porchfest is a nonprofit.
Asbury Sunset is a big proponent and organizer. They're a nonprofit. Love that.
Okay. Well, what about you? What are your guys' things for this one that's coming up?
Like our things?
I don't know. They're nonprofit. You just taking all the money and running, or?
Well, actually,
no.
They applied basically. They went through. And they get funding.
Yeah, and the 501c3.
Yeah, so they're able to pay their artists. So
okay.
what we did. We got sponsors, so we're able to pay our artists, and then we're hoping we can keep it going
That's
either
awesome.
way.
That's awesome. So you got to remember, I don't know anything about a
No,
Porchfest.
Right.
no, totally. We're paying who we can, what we can.
Just making it work.
The first year, I think, the first year was just gonna make it work, and it's working. So we scrounged up what we needed to, and we're just gonna send it.
Okay.
And so far, so good. It's going pretty smooth.
Yeah, we'll just make it better every year from there on out.
Well, yeah, that's the idea, right? Like, build it up, and then, you know what it is? Tuckerton has such good porches.
Okay.
From an architectural standpoint.
Okay.
There's just a lot of good, like, beautiful porches in that town.
We got a lot of the old Victorian style houses.
There's a lot of that,
Yeah.
especially like right down Green and like.
Oh my God, they're all pretty historic. Like they,
Yeah.
like they're like when you go inside the house itself, it's like we're back in that era. So
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
And then the Seaport's got just every building there pretty much has an awesome porch, in the Seaport.
Yeah, like each little building is like,
It's cool.
yeah.
So it was like.
So when you guys are making this, do you like search out the houses or the places that have the nice porches, or something that's
I
workable?
think that's gonna be the next time.
Well,
I give the ideas.
Careful on the table. You're shaking the table.
So the next time I think is gonna be where we're like.
That
Opening
porch
up.
looks good.
We're
gonna do
opening
that
up like, hey, you think you like your porch? Let me know. Slide into the DMs.
Yeah.
Let me know.
That's awesome.
yeah. Well, I mean, it just started with me, going to, because I go to where Chris works.
At the Union Market.
I get coffee and I, do my schoolwork or do other things that I'm like, it's my place where I go. And I was like, yeah, we're going to do a Porchfest. And I'm like, he's like, yeah, we could use this porch. I'm like, all right. So that's like basically why it started.
You were
there.
like asking
That's
me
like
all
the
about
hub.
the Asbury Park Porch Fest when I played
Right.
it. And you were I remember, because it was like the Monday after it happened. And you were hanging out having coffee, asking me a bunch of questions. And we were like, we should do one here.
Yeah.
I was like, we should do one. And then but then I walked into the kitchen and I said to Erin, because Erin, the owner of Union Market, I was like, we just played Asbury Park Porch Fest, and Amy's outside talking about maybe we should do one here. She's like, yeah, you should definitely use this porch. We have a great porch. I was like, well, venue number one,
There you go.
done.
How many
Right.
do you have? Porches?
6.
Let me just
Consult. Let me consult my literature. You know how many, don't you?
No, not off the top of my head. I don't. She's got the info. Right
well, we have 6 porches,
That's
but
what
one
I
of
was
the
gonna say, though.
porches are
6. That's what I had in my head.
going to open and then close. So one of the porches are going to be twice. So
Oh, okay.
there's going to be 7.
Oh, that's Lady
performing, 7
Magpies?
Yeah.
See, they have such a good porch.
They do.
Yeah. So,
They're like all ornate and like they're picturesque, That's what
Okay.
that's what I feel like I want when I go to a Porch Fest. We went to a Porch Fest. Where were we in New York?
Ithaca.
Right.
Upstate.
And
Yeah.
it was like we went to it was like a townwide Porch Fest, right? You're going through the neighborhood and you just hear something and wander over and there's a concert on a porch. But they weren't all like on the porches.
Okay.
Like we saw a really sweet band playing, but it was like on their patio.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
the
it's
concrete
tec-
slab.
technically a
Yard.
porch. By the definition,
What'd
it
you
could
say?
be.
They were in the front yard.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, a band
Yeah.
with stuff
It's
is
cool.
probably it's probably a thin porch instead of a nice deep porch. I don't know.
Ithaca didn't have very girthy porches.
There you go.
They
See,
weren't that-
can fit.
No, but I'm like, but Tuckerton, we have good ones. And Asbury Park has a bunch of good ones too, but they have porches that are cool for sure. I feel like if this thing grows the way we all think it will, it's gonna be like when you're rolling right up Green Street, there's like a row of houses with dope porches. And I just like
it really is. That's like it looks like.
and I
looks
feel like I
really
just
cool.
envision people just rolling in town going, holy shit, what the hell's going on here? Like this is wild.
like all day, just
Like if you didn't know what was happening, you'd be like, "Holy shit, what is going on? I need to know right now what all this is."
But it will also like enhance community, which I think like a lot of towns in general are lacking, and like our main point, like in like hiring acts and booking them, was like to increase like diversity. So I feel like
Well, that's part of the whole thing behind this podcast is, especially here in Ocean County, the music scene has been eradicated pretty much. So we're trying to do what we can do to just try to build little pockets back up. And like we do the shows at Manafurkin, and we bring in bands that have been on the podcast, and we go around and tape bands here and there. And
and like Soup Can magazine, they do events as well. So like they're trying to
the lovely model
and then,
over here.
and then, you know, I've been doing stuff on my own as well, just to increase community. I think that's really, it will help everyone, you know.
Well, everything's so spread out in Jersey, like generally. Like for a small state, there's a lot of like space in between those little pockets where cool shit's happening. And I'm like, it's cool to have stuff that like bridges it together. And I also think that if you want to go back to like using Asbury Park for an example.
Yeah, let's try something different.
There's a lot. Well,
Sorry.
No, I'm switching up.
It's relatable.
There's a lot of money with bigger venues there. And then when that happens, gatekeepers just inevitably arise.
Well, yeah, the cliques come up and everybody gatekeeps. But
I mean,
like I said, here in Ocean County, in the last 10 to 15 years, any venue has been closed.
Right.
You know, they're all gone.
Right.
Well, the venues now have turned into like restaurants.
I was going to say restaurants.
Bars, you know.
Like we always say, Joey Harrison's got taken out in Sandy.
Well, that's
the green room at the Sawmill just got shut down by the town. Like anything you could call
Really?
a legitimate music venue.
But what can be a venue? Do you know what I mean? What?
That's why Porchfest is
porch.
You know what I'm
Obviously,
saying?
a porch could be.
That's what I'm saying. What you would classify as like a music
Can't hit
venue,
it.
something along like, you know, to go to Asbury, the Saint, the House of Independence, anything like that. There's nothing.
The House of Floods, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
sorry.
but that was that weekend.
Yeah, no, yeah.
It's the same weekend.
It's fun. Not that I didn't know that was a porch fest. I just knew about the flood.
No, that was that weekend of it.
What was that?
I don't know.
I heard like it was almost like a baby crying in my headphones.
I don't know what that was.
Oh my god, I'm getting possessed. All right, Porch Fest.
I heard it. I heard it.
You heard it too?
Yeah.
Okay, so it wasn't me.
I got nothing.
Did you guys hear that?
Do you edit this out? Or you
Oh yeah, we
Yeah,
edit
no,
we
we
edit the
edit- we edit
shit
it.
out of this motherfucker.
There's probably a good half hour to 40 minutes of every podcast we do
Well, we
that I
edit-
go, I can't put that on the internet.
We have to edit out the baby or whatever that was that you heard.
Maybe not.
Leave in the
Or
baby.
leave it, the bloopers at the end. Or
Oh,
something.
well, yeah, it's on him usually.
So how do you fit into all this?
She's soup
We're still
can.
going to make you talk.
I'm Soup Can. We are Soup Can.
What is soup can?
Soup Can magazine is an art and poetry publication.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Based out of Tuckerton.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's just make her talk as much as possible. Keep going.
So what do you put in this soup can?
Well, our editor here, he does most of the deciding what's going in the magazine. It's really cool.
Okay.
I have more fun with the events. I like doing the events, and my favorite part of Soup Can is all of the new artists and new poets that get published or have their first show. You know, that's
Yeah,
why
that's
I love
cool.
it.
How long has
That's the
this
best part of
been
it.
going on?
Our third year is coming
Really?
up. Yeah, our
And what is it, like a weekly thing, monthly thing?
Quarterly.
Okay.
Quarterly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
It's cool.
Amanda
I mean-
is the what if it rains person. So like, and this is my favorite way to describe her because especially with me and Amy, but usually just me and any other like creative person that I'm with, it starts like, oh, we could do this. Oh, that's a great idea. We could do this. And then it's, oh, wow, we should do this. We should call so-and-so. And then the ideas stack up. It's like, great. And then Amanda will go, what if it rains? And we're like, oh, fuck.
And then it rains.
But then,
happened.
but
It's
then
your
it-
fault.
But then it makes
I
everyone
feel like
go
that sometimes.
and start coming back down to earth, thinking practically, thinking pragmatically, going and getting to like, let's foresee problems and solve them before they arise. And then, okay, Now that's why all these things go off without a hitch all the time, have huge crowds all the time. It's because we have the pragmatic person here.
We need one of those people.
Everybody needs one.
We're flying by the seat of our pants all
I
the
could
time.
not do Soup Can unless Amanda was helping me do it.
Okay.
I have probably tried to put together rags like how many times in my life? Like 5 or 6 times I tried to put together a poetry magazine or an art magazine, and it never went anywhere. Sometimes I didn't even get through an issue, you know, I just never did it.
Okay.
And then I started working with her, and she just like appreciates the vibe, you know, but also is like, well, look, it's not just, can't be all just vibes. It's not all just like the show. It's all like what goes into the show. How do we organize? And I am not naturally an organized person at all.
Gotcha. Okay. But yeah,
So-
you gotta have that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
she
it's
bought me a
helpful.
planner, so
Yeah,
it's been.
So how does that Soup Can work with Porch?
we're one of the sponsors.
Oh, okay. Okay.
See?
So I'm learning.
See, look at you go.
I know.
So like on soupcanmagazine.com, we have a blog that's in like a living document. So updates will be posted to the blog all the time
Okay.
on all things Porchfest.
Porchfest.
So people can go there like for the info. And then it also direct to social media, which Amy runs.
So when it rained, was it live on there saying, "I fucked this up. Sorry, I made it rain"?
No,
No?
it was.
There's just son of a bitch.
That would have been cool. They were like,
Now,
"Sorry."
listen, we had a contingency plan, and even that was like washed away with the weather because once it got like, we were in September, September 30th, right? Wasn't it the last weekend of September or something?
23rd.
Yeah, we
23rd,
we
right.
rushed it. yeah.
23rd, yeah. Once it got into like October and no one, and like the first like few people who we hit couldn't do it, it was like, well, now the whole winter's a wash because you're not going to go into November and have people standing around outside porches and walking around town
It was like 40 degrees out, yeah.
in
Right.
November. Yeah.
And
so we
we're
were
also really busy people as well. Like, you know, I have so many things going on, so like we have to like open up our calendars, you know, as like the organizers, and we have to decide like what amount of time like are we physically able to dedicate, you know, to making the Porch Fest what it was going to be. You know what I mean?
There's a lot of behind the scenes work too.
Right, for sure. Yeah.
that's mostly what stuff like this is.
Yeah.
It's
Well-
like 5 months behind the scenes
then
for
one
one
day
day,
you're running around
and
like a
one day
maniac.
and send it. Yeah.
Yeah. But
It's always
worth it,
that.
worth it.
Oh.
Definitely.
I definitely don't envy that. I like to be the one that just shows up, does what he's got to do, and says, "Hey, bye."
Oh, I know.
We need those people. No, you need those people, though. Everyone
Yes.
has a role.
No, we
That's right.
don't.
Yes, we are the ones that make the world go round. Damn
That
it.
is not true. She's the one who makes the world go around. Okay?
No, she keeps it spinning.
That's
I
what
don't
I'm
care if
saying.
it goes around once or 500 times. Fuck it, who
That's
cares? Yeah, see, fair. All right, so we got a magazine, we got the Porch Fest. You're both performing on it, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Separate porches.
Yes.
Separate porch
Really?
fests, yeah.
Why wouldn't you do it together? It'd be like the Soup Can Porch Fest
Well,
or Porch.
I feel like we're gonna maximize, you know, splitting up.
How far apart is everything?
Everything's pretty close.
Okay,
we're
so
gonna
like
have
if I
maps.
walked, like turn a corner, there'd be like a porch there. It's all on like the same road, or
Are you guys familiar with the area?
No,
at
I
all?
am not.
Oh,
I am.
So you were gonna break it down, but they're not gonna know it
yeah,
anyway.
no, it's
Matt
tough.
is.
or maybe somebody listening to will. No,
We have maps.
Yeah, we have maps, but
where is this said map?
We're gonna
everything
print
is
'em.
based
Okay.
off of Route 9. So everything's like off of Route 9. The residential porch is. All right, so if you know where Wawa is, like as soon as you come on
You're right on the corner of
539,
9 and Green Street, right?
Yeah, so that little Wawa, like little Wawas barely exist anymore, but it's like a little baby Wawa, you know. And down that road a little bit is that's our residential porch, and then it's like if you're going left at the light, so you're going to be going north up Route 9. That's where the Lizzie Rose Music Room is, and that's another one of our porches. And then where the Union Market is a little bit south on Route 9. So everything is on Route 9.
The
Okay.
seaport. The seaport is like kind of like the hub. There's
Yeah.
3 porches or 3 porches in there. or 4?
Well,
Three.
three
Seaport,
porches, but then
Magpies and Union
we're
Market.
going
Okay.
Lady Magpies as well. So
Yeah.
they're going to use their porch, and we're using their porch 2 times to kind of keep it, all rotating in that area.
I just
I
love
just need
that.
one favor from you guys.
Yeah.
About 6.5 minutes into their set, pull the plug on Bird Tavern.
They probably
Please.
already plugged it in the beginning.
Just plug it. Just
They're
unplug
not.
it.
They're unplugged.
And then you can just be like,
They
Matt
already
told me to
said,
do
yeah.
it.
No one
I'll
plugs
take
them
the
in
plug.
anyway.
He'll be like, no, that was Jeff.
Like,
No, I think I should be there.
don't plug in
so-
a burnt tavern.
No.
What the hell is
Yeah.
that? What do I need, a 32 channel
Mark's a good friend of mine.
PA?
Yeah.
I was at one
He
of their
likes to
shows,
project.
6.5 minutes into their set, the owner pulled the plug on him and said, "You guys are done. See you later."
When?
They played us somewhere up in some brewery up in Tom's River.
And then just chalked them?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's like 6.5 minutes into their first song. He just like went inside and pulled, like they were still playing, and he just pulled the plug on the whole PA system. It was like pop, and just, it was bad. They were pissed.
It's pretty good.
But I have to bust his balls
Well,
about it.
first of all, I don't understand why anyone would plug them in to begin with.
They needed it just for the vocals. Vocals and the
Yeah,
guitar.
well,
They
in.
just
Yeah.
yell.
Hmm.
They just scream. I don't plug them in when they play at Union Market.
What they do
Not
is
really.
like art. It's completely,
It's like
But
old school.
They want. It was like during like the whole the downtown Tom's River when they had everybody like eating in the streets, and they closed off that one little part of downtown, and everybody was like, tables out in
Yeah,
the street, and they were playing on the sidewalk as everybody was eating. They were like, play something peppier, because they were playing something like 10-minute
Epic,
drone
yeah.
of like monks chanting and shit, and they're like, play something else, and Mark's like, no. So the guy walked inside and just pulled the plug on him and said, all right, see you later, get out of here.
Yo, you got your plug pulled at a free street festival?
Yeah.
I feel like that's clout. It's not even
Yeah.
like, there's no shame.
No, not at all.
My band has a rule that if you play any venue for the first time on the spot, you either have to get invited back or banned for life.
Fair enough.
And if Burnt Tavern would have passed the test if they got chalked.
Oh yeah.
It's amazing. It's more bragging rights than anything else.
Because I don't do it for the shame. I just do it to
It's
bust his
Tom's
balls. That's
River.
it.
It's Tom's River.
Hey,
Like, get kicked out of somewhere in time. I'm still not over the fact that you completely directed him where to go based off of a Wawa.
That's how you give directions in New
New
Jersey.
Jersey.
To a person
It's
in
based
New
off of
Jersey.
Wawas.
But that's facts though. Like that's how you get. Everyone's gonna live or die and navigate by Wawas.
Like I live in Lacey, and there's 3 Wawas. So you'd say, which Wawa are you by?
right. It's
It's like a triangle all around town. It works. It's how you give directions in New
Wawa
Jersey.
to be a sponsor.
well, I was going to ask you, like, does some of the places that you don't work at or know, how did you get them to be like, yeah, okay, you could put a bunch of people on my porch? Like, how do you pull that off?
Our connections, and then I also made a PowerPoint presentation, and
She sure did. She sure did. She did that shit.
Okay.
so
But it worked.
yeah. Well,
There were people asking us, like the tattoo place,
Yeah.
Seaport Tattoo. They were like, let us in on it.
please. They were please. They were relentless, and I love. Oh, sorry. I love people who, because I am very relentless. I don't like. If you say no, I'm gonna respectfully. I'm gonna change your mind and find a way to make that a yes.
Yeah.
And so I was like, all right, yeah. Like their porch is not a big porch, but we're gonna like really make the
It's
rest
right on
of it,
Route
and
9.
it's
It's
so
gonna be good.
great.
It's
Yeah,
a tattoo
so
shop.
great.
Come on.
It's so great, and it's right across from the Wawa,
See?
so you won't
Gotta have landmarks.
That's right. Wawa,
Be
the
able to
forever
mess it.
landmark.
Yeah.
Like in Bayville, it's Wawa's or the dinosaur.
Yes.
Is
Isn't
that
there
fucking
two?
thing still there?
Yeah, it's still there.
Oh, that's funny. I thought they knocked that down.
Nope.
They did.
No, the head fell off, and then they fixed it.
Like Dumb and Dumber. His head fell off.
Just tape it back on. Sell it to a blind kid.
Oh my god. Christ. Okay, so
Yeah, but I think a lot of people just wanted to be involved with the Porchfest because people are wanting community. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And like,
Well, what do you mean by wanting to community? This is a new theory to me, and I'm just trying to learn.
like wanting community, like wanting stuff to do with
Okay.
their like people that they love, like on a Saturday, they want things to do, and Porchfest creates a sense of community. You know what I mean?
When
And
you go-
it
when
gets
you-
people together.
When you go see live music, you want to see the band play. You want to watch them do what they're doing, but that's not it. It's not all of it. You also want to be in the crowd.
It's the energy.
Yeah, you want to be surrounded by people who are there for the same reason you're there, and you're connecting. You're like plugging into that whole collective, like energy, the mood, the movement,
Yeah.
everything. Like that just doesn't only happen with music. That happens with all kinds of shit, And I think that when you say people are seeking community, I think that spending 2 to 3 years in a pandemic was like a collective global trauma, and plugging back in is how we're going to heal. And I think that that's why more than ever people want to be in that group of people who are like them, because we just spent how long feeling isolated and feeling alone, and now it's like I think it's those little things like our Porchfest and like small festivals are really popping up everywhere now because it's that, and also like musicians aren't getting paid for music anyway.
No,
They're
they
not
are.
selling
No, they are
records.
not.
They're not selling
But
records.
people aren't even feeling safe, I feel like, to create art. You know what I mean?
They need a
They're
safe
not even
space.
feeling
See, but
safe.
I also think, going back to what I was saying, how there's like a whole of original music in Ocean County itself, is I almost feel like they're starting to become like a resurgence where people are like, when they see us do our shows or you guys do your thing, they're like, oh yeah, remember that? I want to be part of that. And I keep having
Right.
more and more people reach out just
Inspiring the
organically.
inspiring.
I'm not even searching these people out. They're coming to me saying, hey, let's do this. Hey, let's do that. And it's working its way back.
Yeah.
It's like everybody wants to feel like they belong to something,
Yes.
you know?
We have this mantra that we say to each other all the time. It's attraction, not promotion. So like the first thing you're going to do is fucking be dope, and then find dope people to do dope shit with, and then everyone's going to recognize that, and they're going to be like, I just want to be part of that. I just want to feel like I belong to that because that feels right to me. And as long as we're doing the right thing,
It'll happen organically, yeah.
Right.
right. It just
And if it happens organically, it's much more likely to be sustained and not fall apart,
Right.
too.
Right.
And then it's authentic. It's,
Right. I was literally, you took the word right out of my mouth. I love it. Yeah.
That's what we want.
Mm-hmm.
Authenticity.
Yes.
What?
I'm nothing. I'm
You
just
got that
soaking
smirk
it
on
in.
your face.
I'm just soaking it in, dude.
All right.
I'm getting cultured
See?
because I don't
It's
know.
about time.
Fuck you. God damn it. You know what? I want to sign him up for a Porchfest. So I'm just going to throw fucking tomatoes at him.
Well,
I'm
actually,
down.
people have to sign themselves up.
Yeah.
You can't sign someone else up.
What are you doing?
They
So-
definitely have to say.
Jesus Christ.
He's hydrating.
That's
Yes.
perfect. I'm going to hydrate with coffee. So.
That's,
Is that all right
That's
with you? I need-
dehydrating.
That's not how that works, Amy.
That's cool.
You use water to make coffee.
I needed a
Yeah.
beverage.
That is
No, but
You're not wrong.
but even like bigger music festivals, if you like think about it, like when you go to a music festival, like you go like with your friends and you're going to spend time with them, you're going to see the bands, like even like the See Here Now festival in Asbury Park right now, but
That money thing? Yeah, go ahead.
but it incorporates like art and music, where I do like that aspect of it.
Well,
It's
let's
not
see what it
just
does
one
next year
thing.
when it's on a beach, not in the main town. So
Right. Well, all I mean is like when you go to things like that, like you are like around like a community of people who are all like doing the same thing,
That's so
interested
cool.
in the same thing.
I mean, it might be something that you guys want to get involved with me, but I've been my brain
you
has
say
been
you.
scheming like the past month. I want to do a music festival at Manahawk and Lake Park, all day, like 3 stages, like 30 or 40 bands.
when, next year?
October, November.
You're late.
I'm gonna start planning now.
Or maybe even
Yeah.
put it off to the following spring.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just keep kicking these things around in my head, and I'm trying to find the pieces that I need to make it happen. Because I can't do it by myself.
What
And you're no fucking help.
No, but if you wanted it to be a monster and it has the potential to, you would definitely want to plan it. Like I would give it almost a year.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
give it a good, and then you can.
When I put the October thing in my head, it was like December at that point.
Right. So that would have been good. Yeah.
fucking stutter.
But yeah.
Wait, when you started thinking about October, it was 2 months ago.
Yeah. Like I said, just
He's
keep
gotten
kicking
really
around
far.
in my head.
So just
No,
a
I
moment
put some
ago-
pieces in place
So
that want
just
to
a
be
moment
involved.
ago when you said, I've been thinking about this for a month, you meant 2.
It happens.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is time?
Yeah, exactly.
What are months?
I've been thinking about it for a while. Is that better?
That's fine.
Yes. It
It's
really
more
is.
helpful. But also, you can't do anything without a team. No,
Like I said,
no
Matt
one
Firkin
can.
said they're going to come serve beer.
No, that's
Same.
not the team he's talking about.
And then
That's fine.
I got other people involved that have connections to help get the park and possibly have the county drop off the big trailer stage.
There we
and-
go.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That
So I said
sounds
I've been
good.
putting little pieces
I
together,
love that.
slowly but
So-
surely.
By the time we're ready to retire and be walking with canes, we'll fucking be able to do it.
So yeah, next year.
There you go.
He's like, I just said next year.
And I'm saying no, that's not gonna happen.
Sure, it could.
No, not with him. He can't do it. He's not focused enough.
I can be.
Yeah, but you just planted
That's
a
why he
seed
reached
and
out.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
He
you.
reached
If you
out.
plant a seed with us,
I
we're
want
like,
to
oh.
plant a seed into your
I
guys'
can tell you,
talked
we've
about
already
it.
planned it in our heads.
But no, I got a great idea, and I
It's a great
touched
space.
I touched on it with you last time we were here.
This
so
idea's gonna suck.
that's
No,
going to be
okay.
horrible, but it's going to be so cool, and I'll actually come down to see it. Since you guys have this like porch thing, and it's in like a little town, you should just do a fucking total like Christmas Carol Porchfest.
That's disgusting.
I know, but it'd be fucking awesome. Have carolers
Why do
walking
you have to
up
bring
and
Christmas into everything?
I'm gonna vomit.
down. Because look at the,
Christmas.
it's great.
I mean, I Christmas caroled with the people. Like,
But
you
have
know, at
Porchfest
different
and
places.
all this stuff, almost make it like an attraction where it's like, I'm going to take my kid down there because it's like some band will be playing. There'll be snowmen or
And yeah, there'll be Mark
carolers
singing
walking
some
up and
medieval
down.
Christmas song about
Exactly.
murdering babies or something.
Well, he did do that. We did see him do
know.
a Christmas song, so
That's why
he
I
would
said
even
it.
do it.
I don't observe that holiday.
But like also
Oh, no?
all the lights and stuff, everything will be
I-
really cool.
I think you're onto something.
Thank you.
I-
You could do a you could do a holiday
We don't
like
give a
a,
shit about Christmas.
I mean, it's okay about not giving a shit about it, but I'm looking at it as like, man,
I
that
don't
would be
really
really
like
cool.
the commercialized Christmas. you
Well, you're
know?
looking at Mr. Fucking Christmas
Oh,
over
yeah.
here.
well, my
Oh,
thing is
okay,
this: you
that
didn't
makes
you
sense.
didn't come up with any idea just now. You just said Christmas caroling, which is already a thing
It
that
is a thing,
exists.
yeah.
No, incorporate with your
reverse.
porch fest, so it's an
But it's
attraction
cold.
and
But
it's
it's really
lights
cold.
and it's everything.
But people,
It's like cold.
Yeah,
when you go around looking
I
at
played a
lights,
Christmas
it's cold.
band
Oh,
out in a
it's
brewery
freezing, but-
outside in fucking mid-December. It's
Oh,
cold.
no,
You
it's
still
cold.
do it.
Yeah, but
I'm not doing it.
I don't know if anyone would show up.
Well,
to
you're gonna
Porch
miss out.
Fest in the cold.
All right, so why don't we get into some of the acts that you're going to have at the Porch Fest? You got your little list over there,
I
right?
do, yes, I do. Some of the people that I'm excited about.
Not Mark Ward.
Well, no, I was waiting for him to come. I was gonna be like, this one. Sorry, God.
It's okay. So I'm a substitute teacher as well, full time at Tuckerton Elementary, and one of my students, her name's Eliana Rose. So she is going to be at a porch, and I'm really excited for her. Because it gives an opportunity to a young mind who is like at that prime age of like creating to be able to have an avenue to do that. So
Well, that's what she was saying before. Like that's like the when
That's
you
my favorite. It is my favorite. Is that Dave? Is that her dad?
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
came to the volunteer
Yeah,
meeting?
he's
Okay.
volunteering, and he's actually
I remember
he has a
now.
sound system that he's giving us to use. He's been like really helpful, but he's a volunteer at the school as well. So I'm really excited to give her like that, platform. other people like you may know, like Ty Mayers, like I just think he's like super talented. Personally, I think he came into this area who is dominated by artists who were doing covers, and he was like, I'm gonna do my music. I'm gonna do my music, you know.
Yeah, he does his fair share of covers.
No, he does, but he,
Yeah.
you know, he incorporate like, you know, he
I actually
to
recorded
me.
him last weekend. No, 2 weeks ago.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, for, like creatively, you know, because he is in the, like the cover.
Oh, but he's
Regardless,
phenomenal.
The Dead. No, he's
Phenomenal
great.
fucking musician.
Oh no, like, and I just think he's like super talented. So like, that those are two artists that
Soul Food's playing, right?
Yeah, Soul Food. So he is based. He does a lot of stuff up north, and he's been down in Tuckerton before at the Union Market at events that Soup Can has.
Soul Food's
held.
awesome.
He has just like an incredible voice.
He's good people.
Like acoustic singer.
He
style.
writes his ass off.
Yeah.
He writes good songs.
Yeah,
And Chill Smith, we have.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Who he's a hip hop artist.
Yeah.
So
He has a studio in Bayville. He built his own studio.
There you go.
He built the whole thing from the ground up.
Nice.
Yeah, and
Really?
it's a dope little spot. He calls it Chillville.
There you go.
Yeah, Chillville Studio. Yeah,
yeah, and also Allison Stella, who she is she's
A legend?
really incredible. She's on Spotify.
She just dropped an album.
Yeah. She actually
Random
partnered
plug.
with me. She partnered with me and did the Creative Local Ladies showcase when we did all original stuff that night, so that was pretty exciting. She's just an incredible performer. So she's really captivating. Like everyone was just like watching her go because she loops her own voice.
She beatboxes stuff.
And she's just incredible. She's like to witness. Like it's really a thing.
Yeah.
And Billy T. Midnight, who is a legend, you know.
Have you heard of him?
No.
This dude's ridiculous, man. He is an older guy, and he toured with a bunch of like huge country stars in the 80s.
And
And
90s, yeah.
Yeah, and then had some kind of accident.
In Nashville. So he was like a big songwriter. He like just started getting back into music, and I bumped into him at Chris hosts an open mic at the Union Market, and I bumped into him there, and like I like realized he's connected to me like in other different like ways with other musicians, and I was like, oh, and I looked into him.
This dude
And
just
they were
wandered
like,
into my open mic,
he's
and I'm
incredible.
like,
He writes his
where
own
did you
music.
come from? Like
Just,
every once in a while, someone
serenades you at
Like,
open mic.
and he's
Yeah.
country.
you're like,
but
no,
he's
no, no, no.
really
This
good.
is you're like, no. I have an open mic. Usually, it's people who, if they're writing their own stuff, they're very new at it,
Yeah.
and that's cool. That's what you want, you know.
Or they don't play in a
need to
setting
cut
where they
their
have the
teeth.
outlet to actually put it in front of people.
This dude was polished. This dude's songs were tight, you know, and you're like, I was like, what the hell is this? And then it
We
turns
got a
out
ringer.
there's there's like lore now. Like there's like, where did he
Yeah,
come from?
everyone's like,
He showed up to open mic with like these T-shirts one time. He was like, oh yeah, my manager had printed these things
and that's
back
how
in
you
the day.
yeah, it was like 90s style. You could tell he was from the
He was
90s.
like young in the picture on the shirt, and he looked gorgeous with long flowing locks
He
of
really
hair.
did. He really did.
I'm telling you, and now he's the sweetest man, and he's writing these gorgeous like songs, and they're polished, they're tight.
Yeah.
They're
He plays at Albert Music Hall
Yes.
sometimes as well.
Yes, you ever check out anything going on over there?
Yeah.
They actually just hit me up today about trying to find some bagpipes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're great.
You know a bagpipe guy?
Yeah.
My
there's
family has a pipe band. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Shamrock and Thistle.
What are you gonna do? You gonna play the? Albert
They already
Music?
have something booked that day, but they're going to see if they can bring a piper or two down there.
Nice.
If I can make it happen, I will.
Nice.
We've got that piper down.
What are you doing on March 30th?
Ooh.
Just talking to you, not me, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can talk. I mean, I don't know, 6 somewhere.
Just make a march down the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't need a porch.
See, that's what I mean. And that's
don't-
where the
you don't
Christmas
know
thing
what
would be
to-
perfect. God damn it. That fucking, I'm
You
going
know
to
what
do
it
it
is though?
now.
Also, we have a
Find
lot
a
of
town.
poetry on the porches.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
cool.
We do
A
have
lot of
poets.
poets.
Yeah, Blush, which she's incredible. She's actually gonna be emceeing
Why is he laughing?
the porch because she's so
Blush
funny.
is
She has this dry sense of humor, and like you don't know if
Fucking
she's
hilarious.
joking until like, oh, she's joking, and you're laughing. Like it's
goes so
like
far.
it kicks you, you know.
That's
and,
always good.
Sometimes
she's
I don't
also-
think she's joking.
she's like just
But
dead
it's
ass.
so real.
I think she's
It's
just
so-
sharing her life experience.
and it's so fucking funny. It's so hilarious. She's great. But she's going to be emceeing, and
And she's starting to do stuff at Green Planet because she's managing over there. So
Where
she's
is Green Planet?
Green Planet. It's in Ocean County. There's
there's
two of
open
them.
mics over there.
There's 2 coffee houses. One is in Point, and the other one's in Manasquan. I don't know if Manasquan's. I don't think that's Ocean County anymore.
Nah, I believe it's Monmouth. Yeah.
But the other one is in Point Pleasant, and they're doing like they're
Too
starting to
far
do.
north for me.
It's the same county. Like
I go south.
I gotta stay in my county. You only go south,
Yeah.
but
What about-
only south in Ocean County.
Yeah.
What about Burlington County? It's a
It's
little
all right.
west.
Yeah, it's just south and west.
Yeah.
It works.
I mean, I
It's
get
way
it, 'cause
further than
that's
Point
why
Pleasant.
I wanted to build a Porchfest in Tuckerton because I live in Tuckerton, I work in Tuckerton. I go.
So
get
let's make this
coffee
all
in
about you.
Tuckerton.
Too late.
Wow, and I'm the fucking mean one. Are you serious?
Whoa, guy.
He can say a mean thing, and you can still be the mean one. And from what I've gathered, that is the case.
All
I
right.
say it jokingly with love.
I don't.
Right.
We know.
Go ahead. Continue.
So we have Big Boss Knopf. He's a hip hop artist. He's like he's incredible.
He's
as
awesome.
well, he's a really good performer. So I'm really excited to have him. And there's also opportunities for artists, like visual artists, to live paint. So we have
Yeah, there's
Oh,
people
that's
going to be
cool.
painting.
some live painting.
Like right there on the spot. Stuff.
Yeah,
That's
while
kind of cool.
people
Yeah.
on
That's
the
cool.
porches. So Jeffrey Martinez, which he was an artist who what cartoon was that? again?
So this dude used to paint the backgrounds for Rocco's Modern Life.
No shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's incredible.
Again, fell into obscurity, washes up in Tuckerton. He's working at the Walmart, and we're like,
What a place to wind up
And
after that.
so in
In a
Tuckerton we have
Facebook group.
we have a Facebook community group, and like he like posted something, and it was like
It's
some of his
amazing.
work or
We were like-
something, and it captivated. Like there was like he got like hundreds of likes, and like all the community was just like really support and like poured in and like supported him, and like and I was just like that was what made me reach out to him to do Porchfest because I was
He
like
does airbrush painting, right?
yeah he's gonna do some live stuff, which he's just
That's cool.
he's incredible.
That's different. That's really cool.
Yeah, and we have Leah Morgan, who she's just incredible. She does like body painting. She does face painting. I don't know what she's gonna do. She can't do body painting in March, so maybe
That could get a little out of control.
maybe at another event we'll do like original music with like body positive music and like
that's-
have her body paint or something.
that's a good
But,
idea. Support.
you know, but
Support.
she's just she can do anything. It's like whatever her mind, like she's so creative. She's done murals in Atlantic City. She just finished one down there. So she's really, really talented. She's a local mom as well. Our kids are friends, so that's how I knew her. And we have Nikki News. She just did an art show, right?
She opened up a
in
gallery
Asbury.
too.
Yeah.
She's
She's very
Kava
talented.
Creatives.
Mm-hmm.
It's a cute little spot. We popped in there on Saturday.
Yeah.
It's a nice show.
Yeah, it's her opening night.
Yeah.
Packed.
Yeah.
It's packed.
She's an amazing artist.
She was in the very first issue of Soup Can.
Mm-hmm.
She's been in it since, but she was like
She's
a
an
day
OG?
one. She's a day one artist. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She's real cool.
Yeah.
And then we have another artist, Megan Smith, who she's a friend of mine, and I booked her for the Porchfest, and then she became a friend of mine, and then she showed up to their open mic with a guitar, and I was like, oh, you sing? And she just went up there and like blew everyone away. And apparently she's a creator with like all things. And I invited her to my band practice, and we've been like jamming together. And I'm gonna bring her up with my band, and we're gonna.
Yo, that kid's
do some
wild too. I
creative
met her
stuff,
at the Smithville Art Walk.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, we saw her before Hamilton.
Right,
We
right,
saw her
right.
again in Hamilton,
Yeah.
and then we were looking at her paintings, going, "We gotta put her in the magazine. She's unbelievable.
Yeah.
No.
Like it's a little surrealist, and like you're like, it's kind of trippy stuff, but she's got like a sense of realism too. It's all amazing, and she's hanging in Union Market right now. Yeah, but it was weird because I was like, hey, so if you want to come check out the space before you hang your art, we're going to be open for open mic tomorrow night. She's like, okay, cool, I'll pop in. And I think she's going to come just take a lay of the land and
Yeah,
see
just check it out. Yeah.
what she's going to hang and where. She shows up with a guitar, and I'm like, oh, are you playing? She's like, yeah, I figured it's open mic, I'll play. And she's like writing her own songs, and they're
Yeah,
amazing.
she has these
I'm like,
one's still stuck in my
songwriter,
head.
artist.
I'm like, oh, girl, you got it. You know how like you meet an art. I don't know if this happens with everyone or you guys, but this happens to me when I meet an artist. I'm like, oh, they got it. Like so
There's
they
a thing.
have it. You have the thing. She's got it. She's got it. She's young, so she just got a
It's
whole,
it factor.
You know, yeah.
it's like an intangible thing that just,
Yeah.
like, there's no mathematical equation that gets to it.
Yeah. So I'm just really excited to collaborate with her. You
Very
know.
cool.
You know what
Yeah.
else too? She's cool. Like that's kind of like my favorite thing is like, pretty much everyone that we have involved, they're good people.
And they're
Like
and-
they're
Yeah, it's
cool. Like
important.
it's not about egos. Everyone's just so excited to be part of it. I'm like, that's who I want to do shit with. I don't got time for egos. We got no space for them. We want people who are just excited to be part of what's going on. And
Egos kill everything.
You're
thank
out.
you.
I was waiting for that too. I was like, you're out.
You need a little bit of ego.
You do.
You need a little
Yeah.
bit of ego. You
There's-
can leave
That's how
whatever
you
you
get-
get on
hold on.
You need a
stage.
little
You're
bit
not
to have
gonna
a fire.
There's a
So-
difference
why I got real
between
quiet.
ego and confidence.
Right.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
no, but you want to
need
have that little bit of
confidence.
ego to be bigger than
You
life.
gotta have a little bit.
Yeah. It's the
You gotta-
ego and
But
the
you
id.
can't be.
I agree. I
egocentric.
agree with Soup
No.
Can.
Her name is Amanda, and
Yes.
I remembered
She
it
likes,
this time.
She likes the soup can. She likes the soup can thing. I'm telling you. But yeah, we're really excited for all the different acts, and just to bring up like another topic. It's like everyone is very diverse. There is like something for everyone, and everyone. I feel like everyone has like a voice, you know, and their creative outlet. Like we even have Mindful Melodies, who they write like creative mindful music that like you know you can like meditate to,
Yeah.
you know, and like they have their own following, you know, of like people who really enjoy their stuff, and like they're recording, they're just they own a yoga studio in town, Shanti Revolution. So like and they're also doing events there, trying to increase original music
Yeah.
in the town. So
Well, we're a big fan of like a mixed bag. We don't like, just like, oh, go here because they're going to have this one thing, you know?
Right.
You got to have a little something
because
to.
that's how you
for
increase
everybody.
the audience
Yeah.
as well. Like, you know, and that's what we want. We want something for everyone.
Well, yeah. Whoever shows up at Porchfest is going to feel represented, and they're
Okay.
going to see a
Somewhere,
piece of
yeah.
themselves on one porch or another throughout the day, and that is like we've all talked about. Like that needs to stay intact, whether it stays 6 porches or it becomes the whole town, and however big or small it becomes, that needs to always be like intact. Everyone needs to feel like they're on that porch. A piece of them is on any one of the porches in town.
Yeah. So you got to have something that everybody can relate to.
Right,
Yeah.
Yeah.
for sure.
So, and this is when again?
March 30th.
Okay.
Mark?
Do the rain date.
There's
I
rain
was just
date.
gonna say, I was like, well, March is still in that
Yeah,
little
there
cusp.
There
So
she
what's
is.
the rain date?
Well, what if it rains?
April 6th is the rain
Okay.
date.
Is it 6th?
He's like, is it? No,
I
it's
thought
not.
it was the 7th.
No, it's
No.
the 6th, and you have another gig booked that day. So
I don't think I booked
today.
it.
It's on the calendar.
I don't know if I booked it. I have to check.
And what if there's another rain? Like, March is kind of still could be snowy. April, you could have that weird, like,
Do you have a rain date for your rain date?
No.
No.
No. That's
Oh, yeah,
excessive.
sorry. I was
That's
asking
excessive.
the wrong way. Do you have another rain date?
No, I'm tapping out after that. Tapping out.
If it rains again, we're just gonna, I don't know.
Just get tents.
Maybe we'll just.
I swear to God, that's what it's going to
We'll
come
do
down to.
we'll do something indoors. If it rains, like if it's gonna rain, we're gonna pull the community together and do
Well,
it somewhere indoors.
We could still do Union Market porch.
Yeah, but if it like rains like that, like he's saying on the rain
Come
day.
on.
Yeah, because the smaller porches, if people are going to be watching it, they're not going to have any cover.
Yeah, no. So we would probably, I would say, bring
I
everybody.
would give up at that point.
That's what I said, I'm tapping out.
No,
Yes!
I'm not.
I love it. I just give up.
We're,
He's like, I just say fuck it.
we're at that
All right,
point.
if
We're
we
doing
have
something.
3 dates get rained out, just listen to the universe.
Well, I'm just going to say crazier things have happened.
It's true.
It's
Such
not gonna
as
happen. It's not gonna happen.
Raining 3 days.
She's like, stop speaking this into existence.
I will. No. Okay.
Edit this out, please.
Wait, are you going to do the Christmas thing? No. I hope it fucking rains all 4 days. I even want the extra
You
one.
should organize it. You should do that with your church.
We can do something like that.
Yeah, he's going to play.
Too late. You're out.
You got it.
We,
She does it. You gotta go carol.
Oh,
we
I
go
don't sing though,
caroling.
but I would totally like hang lights and organize.
No,
that.
like to sing now.
I do
Your
wanna
Christmas
sing.
band would play. It was pretty
Yeah,
much your
okay.
idea.
But it's
Yeah.
not a full band thing.
Because I also write Christian music as well, like
Okay.
with this one artist, Justice. So that's like something and I lead worship music at my church. I don't really like to say church because we are the church. But I know it's we're not really getting
Okay.
political. But I'm just saying,
Oh, I
like
don't know.
music wise, I would be probably interested in doing like some type of something like that in Christmas, but I don't really like the commercialized Christmas. Like the Santa.
Well, you can make everybody
not
dress
really.
up like paupers and poor people.
Yeah, I feel like that's already happening.
No, not that one.
Well, it's already happening.
Oh well, yeah, this day and age.
I just held so much.
He's
back.
just like, what's going on?
I'm just like, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna.
Well, I hope it rains for you guys, and I hope you come up with another plan.
We would have to just get those ponchos for everybody and hand them out, and that's it. And walk at your own risk. I don't know. What do we do?
Walk at your own risk.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Don't drown.
I mean, it's a
I
free
mean,
poncho.
It's
I
Tuckerton.
went-
It's possible.
Yeah, so I recently went to a music festival in Maryland, and it rained, and everyone had a poncho, and we just all still stayed at the festival, and we were just in our ponchos, and everyone that was just a thing. Everyone pulled out their poncho, and I mean, that wouldn't be ideal, but.
Let's be real.
It's doable.
The last time when it got rained out, it didn't just get rained out.
It was a
okay?
fucking
It was
monsoon.
Let's be
raining
real.
sideways.
Yeah, it was
That
a hurricane.
Tuckerton has for 40 years had their duck and decoy show, and it has never been canceled
Was that
for
canceled?
weather. And that was the
canceled.
first
There you
time
go,
in
see?
history
We
they
did the
canceled
right
it.
thing.
So we were like,
Yeah.
this isn't just rain. This weather's coming for us.
Yeah, because I had ponchos in the Amazon cart ready.
That's
Like, I was
facts.
gonna
You
order
did.
them.
You did.
Yeah,
You
I
were.
sent them screenshots. I'm like, how many do you think I should order? Like, what are we thinking? Because
And then I had to be like, stop.
don't order anything yet,
You need
please.
to stop.
But are they still in the car?
At that
No,
point,
no,
at that
they're
point,
out.
she's like, "What if it doesn't rain?"
But it still recommends ponchos to me every time I open up my Amazon.
Put them back in the cart.
You should.
Put them back in the
You're
cart.
gonna need them now. Anything you guys want to use promotion-wise that we can make clips and stuff out, like date, time, places to contact you guys.
Well, definitely everyone can go to soupcanmagazine.com. On the blog, there is a Porchfest blog that's going to have information, and it's also going to direct to the social medias, which Amy runs.
Yeah, Tuckerton Porchfest on Instagram and Facebook. It's just Tuckerton Porchfest. Yeah, and you can also send us an email at tuckertonporchfest@gmail.com.
It starts. What time does it run? Start to finish? It's like
It starts at
11,
11 a.m.
11 to 7.
to 7 p.m.
That's a day right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we do have an after party as well at a local
Maybe.
spot.
I'll be tired.
You're not gonna party with us?
I'm gonna try.
I'm gonna try.
It's like I might need a nap.
You could nap.
I could maybe.
You love naps.
I do. Who doesn't?
Good nap.
I hate naps.
Why?
I get angry when I wake up from a nap because it's not enough
I
sleep.
couldn't even tell you the last time I took a nap.
Well, it's because probably you'd be angry.
Probably when you day drink. I nap when I day drink.
So that's like every Monday
Yeah, pretty much.
when you're when you get home from golfing.
It's not that bad.
All right. Well, thank you guys for coming.
Thank you very much for
Yeah.
having us.
Everybody, check out the Tuckerton Porchfest, March 30th, right?
Yes.
11 to 7,
Don't forget the soup can.
and Soup Can Magazine.
Soup
Yes.
Can has a lot of events coming up too, so just check the social media. It's there. We do.
We got to do something. We got to collaborate on something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. We'll make it happen. I'll leave this guy home.
That's perfect. Because I don't want to watch you fail.
Wow. I haven't failed yet. Everything
You
I've done has been good.
have to do it now. You have to do it now.
Yeah,
you have to.
Yeah, I'm.
And then I will dance
yeah.
upon your corpse.
I hope so, man.
You have to.
Could you imagine with the bagpipes playing and him doing the that'd be amazing. Him dancing.
Intense.
Can you do that? Like you
I'm
get the
coming for you,
bagpipes?
man.
The bagpipes for me?
No.
He
Not
got,
just
his
because you
face
asked.
just got so serious. I loved every second of it.
Oh, me and him, we do this all the time.
No.
I've been put up with his shit for a long
You make
time.
it. You make me sound like I'm so bad.
Sometimes.
Yeah, probably.
So recently, I did a showcase called the Creative Local Lady Showcase, and
Saw that.
I did that at Chauncey Revolution. I said it was all original music, but we are doing another one in April and then in July as well. So I'm going to be partnering with some of the same artists that performed at the first one, and we're going to be featuring probably a couple new artists at those showcases, and giving avenues for visual artists and stuff like that to paint as just trying to increase the community in that as well. So you can just follow my social media as well for any updates on that.
There you go. You can follow Mr. Chris Walkwell for anything he's doing.
Yeah, that's a thing that could happen in a world.
And at Instagram at It Might Rain.
Wow.
If it rains, I totally want to know. You have to write the.
Well,
what
it's
do we
March-
have? How
it's
do you
March
contact
30th.
us? A podcast?
It's March 30th, so just put it on your calendar.
I'm sorry, sweetie. I'm not going to remember by then.
Maybe you should listen to this podcast.
I don't.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
I really don't.
I don't.
I edit it, or no, I don't edit it. I mix it. I send it back to him.
Then I do everything else.
Yeah.
Team.
Yeah.
Partnership.
There you go. See?
If you call it that.
Oh man, fuck! You're kidding me.
Love you.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nope, you're not allowed
Where's
to
my-
touch.
where's my button?
Nope, fuck off.
I need the button. I hit it anyway, fucker.